Good morning. So straight as usual, we'll come to the presentation. Today it will be little bit difficult. Different, such that we'll first speak about the thing which we don't like and people like it, which is the calls. But we will position in such a way it is actually sometimes the customer doesn't know what he wants, but we understand the customer. We really care for the customer. So as the disclaimer put here, day trading is very risky, and in fact, the working people should not do in multiple angles. Okay, but professionals can do. So you have to get to that professional level, and so how is it you can do? So yeah, you can touch base with us, but working people like you do this, you take this and then try this one, and then if at all you lose like more than 2% or something, you can like make these calls into SIPs, monthly investment or investment for a year or even for next. We are speaking about the day trading here, but these stocks. We really select such that you can hold this for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, such that you can end your lifetime with these stocks, and in fact you can hand it over to your kids whenever you want to. Okay, so that is the approach, and that is the intention, and that is the awareness we want to create and transfer. So but everybody wants only quick money, and then they want to make day trading. In fact, yeah, so I'm just wasting your time, but this point really nobody understands it. Everybody thinks everybody are making money on an everyday basis, but that's not true. Like only 1% of people make money, but in investing around, if they do proper SIP, even in a mutual fund, like somewhere around 50% or higher side, if they are doing it for greater than 5 years, they will be making decent returns. And if at all they are doing Nifty 50 SIP themselves, I think on 2 3 years itself they will be in the profits. Okay, so and if they are you doing the ETS, I think year after year, I think even if you have been doing last 10 years at any given point of time, that's a beauty compared to the mutual fund. You will always be in the profits. Okay, so why I'm saying this, like you go and watch our ETFs points, which has been put in the last week. Okay, so with this, like today calls what it is, the DLF, Bear Signs, and then DivixF. So these stocks, the numbers, like these stocks, we tell the numbers also, but in a very approximate manner. Even in a day trading numbers, day trading is where like for a 400 rupees stock, for example, the DLF, 400 is significantly different from 401. I'm saying approximately 400 casually. So, but when you trade with patterns and then logic, so that is where like you get the benefit out of the stock and benefit out of the market. So, and I'll explain next 2 3 minutes how it is. Okay. So, Bayer Corporate is somewhere around 5,000 rupees. Divix Lab is somewhere around 3,500. But exactly, I think somewhere around 3,700. And I'm not worried about this. I'm speaking like investor, but purely I'm at this point of time. Next 1 minute, I'm going to speak like a trader. But the numbers I'm speaking here, like the way it may be different, but like end of the day, like if you try this, of course, some with some research, I think you will be making some money. And I can tell you, like 99.9%, if you are going to do it for yearly or else 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you are going to make a lot of money in these stocks. I'm very sure with Bayer Crop Science and Divix, but DLF also I'm little confident. But you can touch with because yearly, like this real estate company or getting into the stress, we can update it. Okay. So with this going to how do we buy these things? Like it may be like let me take I took in the Tamil, I took the example of DLF. So in terms of like English, I want to take for the Bayer Crop Science. Bayer Crop Science is around 5,000 rupees. So this is a like a low volume stock. One more point: don't do buy today, sell tomorrow in this one. If you want to do that one, you do with the Divix Lab, because some people like day trading, when they are in loss, they will take it like holding, and then they want to sell it, and sometimes they sell it even in a loss next day. Those kind of dramas you cannot do for Bayer Crop Science. You can do it for the Divix Lab because of the volume. Okay. and if it is not also an FNO stock. So I think DLF is an FNO stock. Please check it out in the NSE website. So if it is in the FNO, you can do BTST. Okay. So how do you buy it? For example, the Bayer Corporation, it's around 5,000 rupees. So if you decide you want to buy for like 1 lakh, so you can start with 30,000 in the starting phase itself, and then you can, like, if at all it comes down, like you can average somewhere around, if the pattern, if it is goes ups and then give you this signal, yeah, so you can average here. So let it be somewhere around 1230. Okay. So in day trading, you should not average, but I'm saying that if your decided your capital is one lot, and then you try this. This is a strategy within a pattern. Okay. So if you want to be like, if it is very like tedious for you, or else you are not able to understand, you just make one. You just 1 point. You 11th, after 11:30, you try for an investment. Like this guy has gone up like 2-3%, which means 5,200, something like that. So, but the day average, or this is the Bollinger Band and this is the median line. So possibly the I'm telling you based on our experience and the data point experience, it can produce. Okay. So though it is approximate, so the logic wise it will be accurate. So the average will be somewhere around, previous close is 5,000, the somewhere around average will be 5,100. So this is called as a waiting trade. You wait for your trade to get triggered. Okay. So one way is a jump in trade. You can buy a small lot here, or else if you can buy a big buy, putting a waiting. So that is the thing which will most of the time will work for you. Okay. So this is where you enter. And other point is, like, if at all it is already opening, or else 11:30 is something like that, try to catch it in the lower Bollinger Band pattern with a 1.5% stop loss. I think there will be a good chance for you to make 0.5% when it touches the lower Bollinger Band. It has good chance to bump up, and then usually at least there will be a chance of 5 to 10 or 15 minutes, which means even if you missed it, you went for a coffee, or else you went to a restroom. So this trade will be sitting on a profit. Like for example, it is a 1 lakh, it will be sitting on a profit of 300 to 1000 rupees, and then you have that 5 to 15 minutes. But you are doing a day trading, and then with some people irresponsibly, they go out and then come back. If it is more than half an hour, I think this plus 1000 rupees, if at all it continues a downward trajectory, then it will be like around minus 1000 rupees. So when you are day trading, so it's a professional activity. You cannot attend meetings, or else go to the restroom, or have a happy lunch, and then you can come back. So you have to bring your lunch on the table of the laptop, and then you have to watch it. Okay. So if you're doing that, on even if it is going to go from here to here another 2-3% lower, what I'm telling, I'm just repeating, it will be like giving you for 1 lakh, it will be giving somewhere around 200 rupees to 1000 rupees. That is 0.2 percentage to 1000 rupees, 1%. So I'm telling you from a data point, with the past experience, you can explore the candlesticks for any stock. So you will have 5 minutes to 15 minutes time, but if you're really serious trader, you should not expect even 5 minutes. Like it should be somewhere between 1 minute to 5 minutes. So you will be having the opportunity. Okay. So all these lecture which I am giving, yes, it's for the budding traders. Okay. So professional traders, it's a nonsense for them. They already know it. Okay. So professional traders can just take the calls, and then they can skip this video and watch it. But budding videos, please watch it, I think at least 2 times. Okay. So this is about the thing how you buy it. And so the markets are going to open around another 5-10 minutes. Okay. So in fact, we don't have to see the SGS Nifty now. So yeah, so it is 0.5% down. So this is about that one. So how the markets will behave, like you see here. So in a 1 day pattern, like we'll discuss about Nifty 50, and then probably 90% it will be applied to the Bank Nifty as well, because Bank Nifty is a part of the Nifty 50. Yeah, sometimes it may go heavy, but like 90% of the time, at least today, it's not going to happen that way. Okay, so with that one, so we'll go into the deep technical analysis here. We know that it's going to go down, but yesterday itself it clearly gave. So on a day basis pattern, you see here you can find nothing. Okay, so it's an excellent MACD cut, and then it's still staying here, and then you look at it, it's everything is fine. You just see it in 5 minutes. Yeah, so it will be very confusing, and then it's something like this, and then it's a no decision area. Okay, so this is what is, but just see the 15 minutes and 30 minutes. I'll just directly go to the 30 minutes, or because the 15 minutes is looking almost similar. So yesterday itself it did cut here around 15 minutes. It was 11:30. I'm just telling you what I saw. You can check it out in the best interest of time. So it has already given a clear cut around 1 o'clock. Can you see here? Can you see the 1 o'clock in the bottom here? So this is the point I'm saying. So the market has already given a signal that it is going to go down, but anything could have happened, like it can open something like 1%, 2% uptick also. But the thing is, like but yesterday clearly the US market has closed down, and today the Nifty in fact was down. So but you see here all the signals we received, not seeing those things, we got it yesterday itself. So the option sellers here in terms of call, yeah, you can sell it in the thing, and the options buyers, like you can buy a small lots in the like 9:30 or else even before 9:30, and then with 20-30 percentage, I'm speaking like if you're buying 100, like somewhere around 30 percentage, which is 70 or 16 rupees stop loss, you can hold it till the end. That is one strategy. Or else like around 130, yeah, the market is going to come down, so you can focus on the put option if it is maintaining there. So you try to buy it somewhere in this middle end, similar to the stocks. Okay, so I think you have got good chance to make somewhere around 2 to 10 or 20 percentage if you do that waiting trade, and then morning buying it early, that 100 rupees with 30% stop loss, that is a jump in trade. So that is a risk you have. So when you go and do this waiting trade, even in that one, in stocks we spoke about 0.2 percentage to 1 percentage. Here we tell you somewhere around 2 to 10 percentage. But that story about time, I told you somewhere around in stocks you get 5 to 15 minutes with respect to these stocks which we discussed. But in the options you will not get that time. Options it will be somewhere around 30 seconds to 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, so you have to be very agile if you want to be an option buyer. Yeah, and that is fine. But you have to put your 20% stop loss. Okay, so and then the clear pattern, usually it's very easy. Somewhere around 130 you will get it even in that time. So what you do is you try to capture 100 200 rupees options around, like put options. You try to buy in this 5 period moving array, which is this pink line. Okay, so those are the important things. And then in fact in Tamil we didn't say the resistance level, so we will just tell you the resistance level with respect to the Nifty today. So yeah, Nifty is going to come today down, but even if it goes up, I think the resistance is somewhere around 38,050 for the bank Nifty. Okay, so and then the support, I think the support is going to come somewhere around 37,500. Okay, and then for the Nifty, okay, the resistance is going to come somewhere around, if it goes up, 17,450 or 17,500. Okay, and the support is going to come. I'm not going to take this blue color line, just a little bit below would be better, because I'm speaking about the day trade today, but the overall monthly sentiment is negative. So be very careful. So it's somewhere around 17,133. Okay, so these are the levels of support and resistance. So thank you very much. See you tomorrow. I'm sorry, just a disclaimer. That's the most important thing. Yeah. So this is the most important thing for both of us, and these are our products which is important for us. Yeah. You can, but you can casually have a look, but we will be very useful for you. And this is important for you, but we are not going to say anything about the ETF. Please see the last week one, and then please do this. And if it is worthwhile, we gave you some good information.